Hi and welcome to Pilates for You. My name's Lorraine. Today we're going to be focusing on our upper body. So we're going to work quite hard. Okay, let's go. I think it'd be fun. So let's go on to our hands and knees for our little cat stretch. Okay, so we're going to have the hands under our shoulders, knees under those hips, and drawing that tummy in, pelvic floor is lifted, and we're going to curl that back and push away through the arms there. Feel that pelvic floor and then arch the back. Going to do two more and we'll curl. Pelvic floor is lifted and arch and curl. Oh, that's nice. And arch. Now we're going to take it a little bit further. So now we're going to curl the toes under. You can stay on your knees, of course, but we're going to try and lift the knees and do the cat stretch like this. So knees just off the floor, not up here. Okay, and let's tuck that tailbone under. So we're using our tummy here quite a bit. And then we're going to arch. Oh, and then curl. And arch. Looking up at the ceiling. And curl. And arch. We're just going to do two more. And curl. Draw that tummy in. And arch. And curl. And arch. And relax down. Beautiful. Okay, so you can feel your arms straight away now. So here we're going to work on our upper back, our scapula. So we're going to keep the arms nice and straight here. As we drop the chest, the head is still lifted, so we don't drop our chest. And then I lift the chest. So we drop the chest, bringing the shoulder blades together. So that's called protract. And we retract by pushing those shoulder blades away. So we drop the chest, bring the shoulder blades together, and then push away. Drop the chest, shoulder blades together, and lift the chest. And drop, shoulder blades together, and lift that chest. Now again, you can stay here, but make sure those arms stay straight. We're going to lift those knees off the floor. So we curl the toes under again. We're just about 4 or 5 of these. So keep that neutral spine, drop your chest, and then lift the chest. So we drop, bring the shoulder blades together, and lift. Arms stay straight. Drop the chest, and lift. And drop, and lift. Drop. Arms stay straight. Lift. One more. Drop, and lift. Okay, and relax. Let's have a little rest. So we're going to open those knees, stretch those arms, and we go into our child's pose here. And breathe. Big breath in and out. So a nice little warm up for our arms, our shoulders, and our back. Breath in and out. Now, we're going to stay actually in this child's pose. And we're just going to come forward, drop those hips, look up at the ceiling, just a little back stretch there. And then we'll come back and we'll come forward again, curling that back and drop those hips. Now getting that lower back a little bit warmer for our hover. Okay, so, and drop. All right, so we're back into that child's pose. Now we're going to come forward onto our elbows. Our back is nice and long. And from here, we're going to push back. We're going to lift the hips up. We've got the chest down to the floor, so you can feel your upper back working here. And then we come forward into that hover. So here, we push back, chest coming down to the floor, so you can feel that upper back. And then we come forward into that hover. And one more at this level. So we're stretching those arms, dropping the chest, hips up to the sky, and come forward. Now, you could actually stay there. That's a really lovely exercise for our back and our arms and our tummy. We're going to try now and come with the knees off the floor and lift those hips up. Okay, lift the hips and then we'll come forward and we hold there. So we're going to lift the hips up, drawing that tummy in, and then come forward into that hover. We'll just do 2 more here. If you want to do some more, please do. And then we come forward. And the last one, we're going to lift and come forward and hold. So I'll hold here now for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and relax. Again, sit back into that child's pose and just relax. Take a big breath in and out. Good. Okay, reach those arms. We'll come forward again. We'll drop the hips. Now we're going to come up into our down dog to stretch the backs of our legs. Okay, try and get your heels down. You might want to walk your feet in a little bit. We'll come down again, knees wide, sit back into that child's pose. We're just going to do one more. We come up into that cat stretch, drop your hips, look up at the ceiling. Curl your toes under and come into that down dog. Again, walk your feet in a little bit and then walk on the spot, trying to touch the heel to the floor. Okay, and stretching the backs of those legs here. Now you can stay in this level, but we want to work our arms a little bit more here. So I'm going to take the hands off the mat and come in to a little push-up here. So you can keep walking on the spot or come with me trying to get your head down to the floor. We're going to do 8 more. 8 and 7 and 6, 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Okay, and we'll lower back down, have that little stretch in that child's pose and breathe. Big breath in and out. Good work. Okay, let's now sit. So now we're going to go into a modified teaser here. So we're sitting nice and tall, and we're going to take our right leg out, making it stick to that left knee. You could take your left leg out a little further so you can get your leg to stick to that knee. If you can, try and keep your legs straight, but we'll come down. We'll do it first, and we'll just come all the way down to our tailbone, and then we're going to bend the knee as we come up. So that's a little variation on a modified teaser. So we've got the legs straight, trying to keep the knees in line. We just come down halfway to our tailbone, take a breath in, and then come back up, lowering that leg. The next level is to keep the leg lifted. Okay, so you'll feel it in your quads. So take a breath in, breath out, come down to your tailbone, hold it there, take a breath in, and up and feel it in my tummy. Breath in and out. There is another level that we can go to, but you could stay here. Okay, we can come all the way down now. Okay, take the arms back, and then we come up nice and easy. Take a breath in, and this is not easy, actually. Okay, so you can feel that tummy working really well. So we'll just do a couple more here because we have other exercises that we've got to get through. So let's just do one more. And then we're going to come up, breath in and out. So now I'm going to take that right leg and I'm going to walk down that leg, lifting that leg up, extend that left leg, and we're going to do a pulse. So now we're going to stretch those hamstrings a little bit more here by pulling those legs in a couple of times. Just going to go forward a bit. Okay, and pulse, 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 pulse. So these are scissors. When you've got your head down, just keep your scissors nice and narrow. If you can, you're going to lift your head up and get the legs wider. There. Legs as straight as you can get them. And we're just going to do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now we can put that right leg down, left leg up, and we'll come up. Woo! Bend that right leg and take that left knee onto that right side. We take a breath in and we'll come straight down onto our tailbone. Breath in, and remember you can bend your leg. All right, let's go together. So legs are stuck together. We come down, take a breath in, and we can lower that left leg. You can keep doing that all the time. That's great. We come down, hold, take a breath in, and out. Now we're going to try and keep the leg lifted. So breath in and out. Breath in to hold and come back up. We'll just do 2 more at this level. Breath in. So please stay here if you need to. The next one we'll do after this one is go down onto the floor. Remember, you can bend a leg each time. So we can come all the way down and all the way up. Take a breath in and out. Breath in and out. Isn't this fun? Oh dear. And up. And one more. Okay. And coming up and relax. Oh no, I forgot the scissors, yes. So we've got to take that left leg up and we're going to come all the way down. Ooh, get that stretch, lift that right leg and we pulse, 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 pulse. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, let's lift the head and pulse, 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 pulse. Legs as straight as you can get them. And pulse, 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 pulse. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, we'll hold that left leg up and we'll come up and relax and lean over those legs. Big breath in and out. Okay, now from there we're going to go into little fun exercises. So let's try that together. This is again for the tummy. We've got the fingers pointing to our bottom. Yes, you could have the hands out to the side, the fingers out to the side, but not back here because we don't want to hurt our shoulder. So all we're going to do first is bring opposite hand to foot, okay? So right hand to left foot, left hand to right foot, okay? You could try and straighten your legs. This is the easy one. The next level, when I first did it, I fell over. I kept falling over, so I practiced it. So I hope I don't fall over today. All right, so now we're going to try with the hips lifted. This is where you can fall over. Okay, so the hips are lifted, hands are grounded, tummies are in. Lift, opposite arm and leg. Okay, takes me a couple of times to get used to this, to get my balance. Hopefully I can keep my balance, and we're just going to do 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4. It gets easier the more you practice, believe me. 3 and 2 and 1. Whoa, and relax. That's so much fun. I love that one. Okay, have a little relax. Stretch over those legs or bend your legs. Okay, big breath in and out. So now we're going to work our arms a little bit more in the tricep dips. So we're going to bend the legs, okay, fingers facing the bottom, and we're going to squeeze elbows together, shoulders down, and we'll come down, back, hold, and this way you can feel your tummy as well. So we come back down and hold, and up. Take a breath in, and out. Draw those tummies in. Breath in and out. Now I love this level. It's still nice and strengthening for our arms, our tummy, and we're trying to train those shoulders to stay away from our ears. So don't do this. Okay, so as you come back, your shoulders are pushing down your back. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. Now we're going to go into tricep dips with the hips lifted. So here, if we can, hips are lifted. We don't want to be too far forward in the hips. We want to sort of come back towards our arms. So we do the tricep dips properly, and we're going to bend the arms and straighten. Now, try and bend those arms. And again, this is one to practice if you can, because it is quite hard. All right, you could straighten your legs if you wish. I'm going to do 8 more. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to hold that one down. We're going to hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And push back. Stretch over those legs. Hold onto your feet and pull back. Big breath in and out. Breath in and out. Okay. So now we're going to go into a little shoulder bridge. Nice relax here. Okay, so we'll hold, come down. Oh, so we've worked our arms and shoulders quite a bit here. So hands down by your side, pelvic floor is lifted. We're going to take a breath in here, and as we breathe out, we push that lower back into the floor, and we lift those hips for your pelvic floor, for your tummy. Squeeze in, buttocks squeeze in. Now, if we can, we take the arms overhead. Our knees are quite close together, actually. Okay, we take a breath in. And we curl that spine down, one vertebra at a time. So you're really happy to use your tummy here. Bring your arms forward and let's go again. Push that back into the floor and lift. So we're opening those hips. We'll squeeze those buttocks. Take those arms overhead. Okay, we take a breath in and we'll breathe out and we'll curl that spine down. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's lovely. Okay, so now we're going to work a little bit harder. We're going to lift those hips up nice and high, squeezing the butt. The hands we're going to take under our bottom, walk our shoulder blades in together, clasp our hands together. If you can come up onto your toes. And that's really lovely. So we're going to bring our right knee in. We'll extend, bend, and lower. It's a lovely stretch here. Left knee in, extend, bend, and lower. Keep those hips nice and high. Knee in, extend, bend, and lower. Lift the hips. Knee in, extend. Lovely stretch through our chest too. Lift, and one more each side. Knee in, extend, bend, and lower. Last one. Knee in, extend, bend, and lower. Say hi. Release your hands. Take a breath in, and slowly, slowly come down. Bring your heels close to your butt. Knees nice and close, and we'll just go side to side. A little spine twist here. So we're going to breathe in as we go over. Push that back into the floor as you come back to the center. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. And one more each side. And now we're ready to do a little bit of work for our hips and our buttocks. So now we're going to come over onto our right side. I'm just going to do mirror image. Okay, so this is, you're on your right with me. Your heels are in line with your bottom. Okay, so I'm going to move back a bit here so I can get in. All right, so we're going to fold the arm under us. The waist is lifted, so you've got to draw that tummy in to lift that waist. So here we're going to open the top knee and lower. We'll just lower to a little hover so we can keep the muscles working in that bottom. So you can hit your bottom to activate those muscles a little bit more. And when we lift the knee, we don't want those hips to go back, okay? Otherwise we won't feel anything in the bottom of the hips. So try and push your bottom forward. So I'm just using my hand on my bum to push my hips forward, keep them forward and in line with my shoulder. So we lift and lower, drawing that tummy in. Now we're going to hold up and we're going to do 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pick your feet up and we open and lower. Open. So just keep that little gap between the bottom knee and top, and open and close. Open and close. Open. So hopefully you're feeling your bottom. Squeeze that bottom as you open the knee. Now we're just going to change it. Here we're going to open the leg, extend the leg, bend and lower. Open, extend, bend and lower. Open, extend, bend and lower. open, extend, bend and lower, open, extend, bend and lower. Lower the feet to the floor. We're going to lift that top leg up and we're going to bring that leg forward. So we're trying to bring the foot in line with the chest there, okay? And we're going to open that leg, lift it nice and high. We're going to do 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2. Now we hold that leg up, flexed foot, and we pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we go again. Big lifts, 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2. Now we hold that leg up and we pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's a killer, isn't it, that one? Okay, come on to your tummy. We're going to work our back a little bit here. So let's now start with our legs first. So we push the pubic bone into the floor. We squeeze those butt cheeks and we're going to lift the knees and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. So really use your buttocks to lift up. Draw that tummy in for your pelvic floor. You could have your head down on your hands if you wish. And we're going to lift 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now we're going to take those arms out. We're going to lift the arms and we're going to pull in and out, in and out. So bring those elbows in, keep the chest lifted. Now let's try and lift that chest and lift. Okay, now we're going to put the arms and legs together. So we're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. Try and get those knees off the floor and lift, lower. Squeeze those buttocks and lift, lower. Lift, lower. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. And relax. Let's have a little rest. Push back into that child's pose. Arms reaching, head down. Big breath in. And out. Good work. All right, let's go to the other side. So we're going back into those clams, working those buttocks and hips. Try and keep your waist off the floor here. So if you don't want your arm folded under you, just straighten it, okay? I just find it easier for me. Waist off the floor, knees up, heels in line with your butt. Hit your buttocks and open that knee. So squeeze that buttock as you open and try and just come down to a hover. And we come up slow and down. We don't let the leg just fall down. Keep those hips forward. We're just going to do 4 more. And 4 and 3 and 2. Now we hold that knee open and we hold. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to lift those feet off. Open, close, open, close, open, close. And let's do 4 more here. And 4 and 3 and 2. Open, extend the leg, bend and close. Open, extend. Try and get that leg nice and straight. And extend, bend and lower. Open, extend, bend and lower. Open, extend, bend. 1 more. Okay, and relax. Now, we're going to take that top leg. We're going to lift it nice and high, and we'll bring that leg forward. So the foot is flexed, and we're trying to bring it in line with our chest, okay? And we're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. Just move back a bit. Okay, and we lift, lower, lift, lower. Try and keep that leg straight as you can. Push through that heel, waist off the floor. Now the last one, we're going to hold up and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now big lifts again for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, 4. You have to use your tummy to help lift that leg. Okay, one more, and we hold up for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Okay, let's now come onto our tummy. And we're going to do the breaststroke here. So we're going to, if we can, we'll take our arms out. We're going to take the arms back, lift the chest, slide the hands up the side of the body and reach forward. So we lift and reach forward. Now if you wish, we can keep those legs lifted, the knees lifted. It doesn't suit everyone. So see how you go. If you want to put your feet down, please do. Working through that upper back, and we lift and reach. Lift, arms back and reach. So we're trying to get the knees off the floor if you're lifting your legs. And we lift and reach. We're just going to do 2 more here. Draw that tummy in. And last one. And hold there. Hold, hold. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then release. And relax into that child's pose. Reaching those arms. Big breath in. And out. Good work, everyone. Breath in and out. Oh, okay. A little bit more, a stretch and upper body strength. So here we're going to sit nice and tall. We're going to do a nice back stretch here. So this is called the spine stretch forward. Okay, so we're sitting nice and tall. My chest is slightly forward, so we're not sitting here, we're not slumped here, curved that back. So you've got to use your tummy here to help lift your spine up. And you're going to imagine there's a great big football in between your legs. You can bend your legs too. Okay, if you've got tight hamstrings, please do. So here, I'm going to bring the arms up. And we're going to reach up and over that football. So we relax our shoulders. Our lower back is pushing against the imaginary wall. So please don't bring your lower back forward. Push back. So you've got to use your tummy. This is where a lot of people learn to hold their tummy in this exercise. We're really pulling that tummy in to push that back into the imaginary wall. And we're going to come up. We'll close the legs. We're going to have the hands behind us. And we go into a reverse plank, okay? So nice stretch and strength, move this. Then we lower back down. Legs as wide as you can get them. Football in front, arms are up, take a breath in. And we come over that football. We relax our shoulders, push that lower back into that imaginary wall. Excuse me. And hold. And then we'll come up, open the arms to the side. Legs together, and we come up into that reverse plank. Good. And let's go again. So we'll open the legs, arms up, reach up and over that football. Push that lower back into that imaginary wall. Please relax your shoulders here, just reaching as far forward as you can. And then we come up, open the arms, bring the legs together, and we come up here. Now we're going to do 2 more. And we'll see how we go. All right. So legs wide, arms up. And we reach up and over that football. Reaching, relaxing your shoulders. Draw the tummy in. Push that lower back into that imaginary wall. We come up, bring the legs together. Excuse me. And come into that reverse plank. Okay. And we've got 1 more. Arms up. Reach up and over, push that lower back into that imaginary wall. Ooh, reaching forward, relax your shoulders. And then we come up. Now we come into reverse plank. We're going to try and lift our legs, each leg 3 times. You can bend one leg, okay, or bend both legs and extend there. So I'll do one with the leg bent. So if you want to come with me, I'm going to lift 3 and 2 and 1. And we'll go to the other side. If you can, keep your legs straight. Okay, we're going to have a rest after this. and then we lower back down. Now we're going to do 2 more sets. So if you want to keep your leg bent, please do. If we can, we've got the legs straight, and we lift 3 and 2 and 1, and the other side, 3 and 2 and 1. Oh God. Okay, we're going to do 1 more set. Shall I watch you? No. Okay, let's go. All right, we'll lift 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, and lift 3 and 2 and 1. Oh, and relax. Okay, come forward. Pull back through those arms. Get that lovely stretch there. Big breath in and out. Good, we're nearly done. We're just going to have a little stretch here. So we're going to go into a roll down. Squeeze in those thighs. We flex the feet. Arms come up. And we go over. Nice stretch that lower back and your hamstrings. So if it's too difficult, come down halfway and just stay there. If it's difficult to get up from the floor, bend your legs. Use your legs to help you get up. So you're rolling up. Okay, reach. And then relax all the way down. Big breath in. And out. And reaching forward. Okay, we're just going to do 1 more. Just a nice stretch for us. Arms up. You have to use your tummy. Squeeze those thighs together. And relax. Okay. Now, a nice little fun exercise to do is the rolling ball. Where's the seal? Actually, not the rolling ball. We're going to take the hands under our ankles here, around our ankles, over to the top of our ankles. We come up into a balance. We clap our heels 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We roll back. 1, 2, 3, and come up. So the balancing forward and back is quite hard. If you just want to do a rolling ball, hold on to your thighs only. Okay, if we can, hands in between the legs and up and around your ankles there, come into that balance. And we're going to clap our heels. 1, 2, 3. Roll back. 1, 2, 3. Come up. 1, 2, 3. Roll back. 1, 2, 3. Come up. 1, 2, 3. Roll back. Beautiful massage for our back. Lovely little workout for our tummy. And 1, 2, 3. Come up. And last one. 1, 2, 3. Roll back. 1, 2, 3. Come up. Good work. Okay, from there, let's lay down and go into a little stretch here. So we've worked our hips quite a bit too, so we'll just have a little stretch through the hips. So we'll take our right leg over our left, flexing that foot, hand on the knee. We'll just open the hip here, the front of the hip, and just relax. And big breath in and out. And then we're going to take that hand through the hole around our thighs, left hand around our thigh, or around our shin, and pull the legs in. Make sure your foot is flexed to protect your knee. And we're going to breathe, big breath in, and out. You can close your eyes if you wish, and breathe. And now push that right arm into your right thigh to get that deeper stretch in the outer hip. And breathe, big breath in, and out. Now we'll come over to the left, because we've got our right leg over our left. And we want to stretch the middle of that right buttock. So that little muscle right in the middle of your buttock. Breathing in and out. And then come back to the center. Change legs. Left leg over, flex foot. And we push that knee out so we get that lovely stretch of the front of your hip there. Tight hips cause all sorts of problems for our back, our buttocks. So it's always good to stretch our hips. Okay, hand around our thigh, inside the hole there, pull the legs in, or around your shin, and pull those legs in. Push that left arm now into your thigh, and to get that deeper stretch, that opening, big breath in, and out. Now we're going to take those legs over to the right, so we stretch the middle of that left buttock. Big breath in, and out. And then the center. Open those legs. You can grab hold of your feet or your ankles and pull the knees down to the outside of your rib cage. So nice little stretch for our hamstrings here. And we're trying to pull those legs apart, nice and wide, okay? So just hold in there. And it's nice to just go side to side and massage our spine. Now, if we can, holding on to our ankles or our feet, we get those legs straight, we pull those legs apart a little bit more, and then we'll bend and extend. Bend, bend, extend. Pull those legs apart and relax. Okay, we're done. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the class.